Hey people, we're going to do a food thing today. This WOG is going to teach you guys what I think as far as WOG food goes, what is good for you, and things that you should introduce to your diet instead of rushing out to buy a shitload of toilet paper, okay? Try concentrating on getting some of these foods, not just once, but introduce it into your everyday eating. The first one, the most important one, is, as you can see, sorry, the picture is a little bit blurry, right, is garlic. Do not get, unless you have to, okay, if there is no garlic, as in that's got this purple looking little shade through it, okay, that purple little shade garlic, okay, is the better one for you. But if you can't find that, grab any garlic that you can. My advice to you is add it to every food. If you can eat it raw with your food without cooking it in your food, hell of a lot better for you, okay? Hell of a lot better for you. Now let's see, where did I go? Hang on. The next one on the list, avocado. Avocado lowers your cholesterol. It's non-cholesterol, okay? Stick avocado in your diet. Blueberries. Blueberries I give to the dog. I eat blueberries. So add those because they're also good for your arteries, for your heart, okay? Oops, hang on, we had that one. I'm trying to do these in order so that I don't miss any. And buy yourself a box, okay? And don't be scared of where it fucking comes from, people. Okay, get the fuck over that shit, alright? These are the box of noodles that I buy, okay? Don't look at the use-by dates because everything has a fucking use-by date. And why does it have a use-by date? So that you keep buying. The shit don't taste fucking good. You know it's old. You spit it out and you move on, okay? These things will last practically forever. They'll cost you, depending on where you buy them in the Asian supermarkets, anywhere from $7 to $15. That's Australian. Okay, there is 40 packs in there. So yeah, you can add that, either eat it on its own. Oh, and one thing that I must say to you about this, some people tend to, when you boil when you boil the noodles for 3 minutes, okay, because that's all it takes to cook them, and they've got these little sachets, and don't chuck the chili out, stick the chili in. Learn to eat fucking hot food because it's good for you. When you boil them, because at that point you do not put the sachets in. When you boil them, strain them, ditch the water. Majority of noodles have wax on them. That's why they sit like that in the packet, okay? So you need to get rid of the water. Don't keep the water and go, oh, I'm going to make a soup out of this. Yeah, no. If you're going to do that, then boil them for half the time, get rid of that water, and then add fresh water to the actual noodle, and then add whatever you want into that. Do not use the water from the noodles. That's just the way I do it. If you want to use that water, go for it. But yeah, so that's another one. If you're going to use vinegar in your salads and whatever, this is the one that I use. Try and get as organic as you can. We know that there's practically fuck all out there that is, organic or whatever. But this is the one that I use, and I recommend you use it in your salads. This is the oil that I use. It's either that or it's organic coconut oil, which, fuck, I forgot to take a photo of. But anyway, if you find on it that says organic coconut oil, you can also cook with that. Yes, it does have a bit of an aroma, And yes, the food does taste a little bit coconutty, but let's not be looking at that, all right? So that's the oil that I use. This is the best thing that you could possibly find for your gut, okay? Notice majority of my stuff, I don't just get the supermarket brand name or whatever. That is the worst shit that you can possibly get, all right? I buy my shit where I can see that it comes from, or where I can, Europe, because they know what this. We grew up on this food. We grew up on this food, so that's the best thing that you can get for your gut. Sauerkraut, which is just sour and pickled cabbage, okay? But don't go and buy something that says pickled cabbage on it, all right? I'm telling you, look for the stuff that's got sauerkraut written on it, whether it's made in Poland, whether it's made whatever. But yeah, that's another one. Hot peppers. Learn to eat them, people. These come in a jar, all right? It doesn't matter what brand of these you get, okay? I'm not advertising the brand name on there, okay? But these are the ones that I look at, that I pick out. They are not. I can have, for example, 4 or 5 of these in a sandwich, okay? 4 or 5 of these in a sandwich, or I can eat 4 or 5 of these with a meal. Do I like fucking mega hot shit where it's literally going to burn my taste buds so that I can't taste the rest of my food? No. But they do bite, okay? But if you eat them with other food, obviously it all mixes together. You're not going to notice that they are hot chilies, but you're also getting that into your system. This is the tuna that I buy, or mackerel, whatever it is, sorry, fish, okay? This is a Slav brand. You can get it in any WOG shop, or you can get it, have a look in your supermarket first. The container or the packaging, which I'll show you, should come up next. There you go. Those come in the red packet, because your can is inside that. That's the packaging on the outside, so you know you got the right one. They come in the red, the yellow, there is a blue, and a green. One of them is just like the straight little fish in there, like you would buy just the normal standard sardine tin, right? One of them is like that. The other 3 have like a, as you can see, it says salad provinciale and a salad picnic, right? It has kind of a little bit of beans in there with a like red sauce to it. They taste yummy. You can eat that with your rice. You can put that over the top of a salad, like 1 can, like 10 cans, over the top of your salad, and just eat that. But yeah, they come in 4 different, there's no more than that. There's four different packagings: the red, the yellow, the blue, and the green. Okay, so that's another one. Don't forget your alcohol, people. Alcohol is a must. Either invest in some vodka or scotch, either or, okay? When you start feeling a little bit of I don't know, maybe a sniffly nose or something thereabouts, have a shoddy. When you have the shoddy, gargle first, okay? Gargle with it, then swallow it. You don't have to get hammered immediately, all right? Everything in moderation, people. Ditch all your fucking cleaning products. This is what I use. If you buy in bulk with this, as you can see, you can use it in your laundry, you can use it in your kitchen, and you can use it for personal use. My ma used this when we first came to Australia, and she used it all her life. I've switched back. I've gone back to what she used. No more buying spray products for the bathroom that don't work. All you're doing is breathing in fucking chemicals. Dump that shit. Listen, if they're going to dump a virus on us, let's hit them where it fucking hurts. Stop supporting these shitty fucking products, okay? Go back to basics. because basics work just fucking fine. You know, if you want to melt this down and put it into your washing machine, you can also do that. Just shave it into a bucket or whatever. Put hot water into the bucket. That will soap it up. Pour it into your washing machine. So you can use that in the machine as well. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, I was on a live stream the other day and I was talking to somebody. Somebody asked me about what's the best thing to have for your arteries, and I was telling them that it was a Chinese thingy that my Chinese herbalist told me to have, and you pretty much, if you can't eat it with this, okay, I'm going to go through it again. This looks like it's going to be a longer video than 15 minutes. I'll try and talk faster. With this stuff, what you do is you take 3 or 4, and they look crappy. They look like something that has fucking been out in the sun from prehistoric times. Ignore that. Okay? Ignore that. You take 3 or 4 of these out of the packet. You put them into a bowl of boiling water. You pour boiling water over it. You cover it. You let them sit, and they expand. Okay? When they expand, if you can't eat it like that because it tastes like the rubber around your fucking car door, and that's no shit, all right? But anyway, you've got to ignore that because let's look at what's good for you. If you can't eat it like that, what you do is you slice it up, and not slice it up, but dice it up really, really small, as tiny as you fucking want, and throw it into your salad, mix it into the bowl, the dish of food that you're about to eat, and it will go down and you don't even taste it. You don't have to chew it, and it will get into your system. But I did promise the guy that I would take a photo of it. I can't remember who it was exactly that asked me, but there it is. I think I've got another picture of it, what the packaging looked like. That's the packaging that I bought. Does it come in different packaging? Obviously, probably different brand, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's got the black fungus on it and get the premium grade. Okay. To those people, I want to say to the smokers, to people that, well, not the alcohol. We've already done the alcohol. As you guys know, I'm a smoker. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up because to me, and I even said to my daughter this morning, I spoke to her and she goes, "Oh, Mum, this might be a time to let go." I said, "Hell the fuck no. This is not a time to let go of your tobacco. Okay? This is not a time. Because to me, as far as I'm concerned, yes, the nicotine might coat your lungs and yada yada, but just think, okay, just think, while that's coating your lungs, that may stop any other kind of bacteria from attaching itself to your lungs. So if you think you're safe because you got clean lungs, I'd rethink that. But that's just my opinion. I am not a doctor, okay? I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm just telling you the things that I know as far as WOG food and stuff like that I'm investing right now. I'm not running for toilet paper because when the dickheads get done with buying the toilet paper and realise that they need food, then there will be a lot of toilet paper, so then I'll go and buy my toilet paper, okay? So I'm not worried about the toilet paper. I'm going to buy, like I said, the things, and I'm going to close these one by one, the things that I know. And these are just a few, okay? These are just a few products or whatever that I use in my household. Again, like I says, I don't buy the normal soaps anymore. I buy one big block, which costs me $4 or $4 and something of a personal soap, even though you can use this as a personal soap, the velvet one. But mine is a white and it smells like coconut, or is it frangipani? One of the two. But it's like a double. If you put 2 normal soap thingies together, that's the size of the block that I buy for my bathroom. It smells nice. It soaps up really fucking sweet. And you smell nice after you get out of the shower. And it's organic. So I didn't take a photo of that because I don't have a full block to show you at the moment. with the actual name and everything on it. But anyway,